Hey, and welcome to the Why Didn't I Think of This Earlier edition of 7 Figure Business Secrets. Hey, morning, how are you guys? Yes, so what I've got for you today is, pretty important. Big aha moment last night. Well, not aha moment, one of those really obvious things that, I think you'll appreciate this one, all right. So all last night, my son, he's the eldest one, he's a teenager now. He's 15, almost he's 16 next month. My God, time flies. But yeah, he's on his summer holidays. So basically, the plan was, okay, we're gonna put him to good use. Put him to good use on the business. Yeah. So get him working on stuff and earning his keep, but more importantly, get him learning about business, get him learning about how to make money, how to do what is that me and you do. And so anyway, so great plans, and we were sort of figuring out, myself and my wife, going, okay, so what exactly will I get him to do in the business? Because ideally I want him to be doing something that's earning money, and he can actually play with it, and he can see the benefits of earning money, and he can also learn a few of the skills like marketing and copywriting, and a few of the technical skills as well around Facebook ads. So that was the plan, and but we were struggling, and because I was thinking, well, how can I get him involved in this, involved in that, and get him on a course, and then what will I do, and how will I look after him, and all this type of weird stuff. And so anyway, finally said, okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to get him to basically go through the blog posts, whatever, 60, 70, something, 80, I think it's almost 100 now of them, and look for quotes and bring them out, and revitalize that part, because it's been neglected for a few months. So I thought, grand, okay. And it was like, okay, that'll get him started, and then we'll sort of figure out what it is that we get him on. But wow, sat him down last night and just started taking him through, this is what we're thinking of, and this is where we're going, and just started showing him. And he was asking questions about, well, so what are you doing in your podcast? I said, oh yes, we're doing podcasts. And what are you doing in YouTube? This we're doing YouTube. And what are you doing? And he was like, oh, hang on a second, stop. Dad, let me have a look at that again. And he went, what? To YouTube? And, yeah, okay. And he pulls that video into the studio editor, and then goes, oh yeah, no, have a look at the beta editor, and pulls that beta editor. If you're into YouTube, you'll know exactly where this is going. But I'm only half into YouTube because there's so much else on that. And so he sort of pulls that beta editor, and he goes, oh, Dad, you've made that silly mistake. You haven't put in all your tags onto each video. He said, no wonder your impressions are lower than they should be. And he's like, what? And he goes, yeah, no, I've been doing this for a friend of mine. He's been a friend, sort of does music. And so for the past 2 months, unbeknownst to us, he's been in editing his friends' videos, doing all the social marketing for them, set up the tags, all this type of stuff. That's like, oh wow, that's really cool. But totally didn't know about it. Totally didn't know about it at all. And still didn't know about it, only that we accidentally stumbled on the YouTube, and he had the foresight to actually go and ask a few questions. And the reason I'm telling you this is it's a rookie mistake that I know I keep making, but you're probably making too. Because I've got these general big plans about where the business is going and what to do, and I know steps like the big stuff, like I know when my membership site goes live, and I know when my first event goes live, and I know all those plans for the core business. But what I haven't got is a breakdown of what's actually behind some of the less mainstream tasks, like YouTube, for example. So I was completely unaware that actually there's a whole pile of skills that really I don't have at the moment, and I need to keep my ears open for people to have that skills. Because here's what happens. Every now and again, out of the blue, just like last night, out of the blue, someone comes along and basically says, hey, I can do this. And unless our ears are pricked up, and unless our ears hear, hey, there's someone who can do something that I actually need, and at the moment I don't have time to do. In fact, I'm aware I need it, but I don't have time to do it. Unless we actually have already done the thought, when that opportunity comes our way, we won't even recognize it. Just like if my son it was only that we stumbled onto YouTube. I didn't actually say to him at all, can you do anything on YouTube? Right? It wasn't even on my radar, not even on my radar. And even if he'd said, oh yeah, I do YouTube, I can do stuff, it probably wasn't even on my radar that I've got to go and sort out and get my tags and get my subscribers and all that type of good stuff right. It was there as a mystical mist in the background, but I'd never quantified it. And it's not just him. It's not just him. I feel I'm doing it all the time. I'm having conversations with people who have got great skills and who would love to help, but I'm not asking them for it. I'm not actually, my ears are not open to the likes of the different bits and pieces that I need. Again, another thing happened over the weekend. I'm writing this SEO article, and I thought, enough. I can't be writing this type of thing. I can give the directions on it, but I need someone else to actually go and spend the hours in. I'll edit it down and make sure it's in my words and cover the right points and everything. But actually, I need to go and find someone to actually go and help me do this. But until I finally thought, oh, enough. I've had people asking me, can they help or can they get involved in the business? And I haven't been able to say to them, yeah, this is how you do it. Sorry, just a sec. No, I have to go on. Sorry, that's actually just a car trying to turn in front of me, but she wasn't brave enough. You can see the bus, I can't quite see the bus alongside me, so she wasn't quite brave enough to take that on too. But yeah, I digress. So where was I? Oh yeah. You've just got to know what is just a rough idea of what type of skills you're looking for, so that first of all you can ask for them, but most importantly when someone actually volunteers them, I'll have that now please, give it to me. So that's what's happened twice over the weekend. So your job, your mission, should you choose to accept, is go and have a look at not just your main stuff in your business, but the little stuff, the stuff that's not being done, and just start making a list of it. Start breaking down what the type of things that, if you had billions of hours, which you don't, you'd actually sort of eventually get around to it. And it's not that you have to get someone working on it right this second. It just means that if an opportunity presents itself, you can actually recognize it as, this is an opportunity. This is something that is worthwhile to me. This is something that I need to say yes to and get this task off my plate and onto someone else's really, really quickly. Yeah. So yes, that's your task. I hope that makes sense. Hope you enjoy that, and I shall speak to you shortly.